saying the market could actually be helping Hillary Clinton. But is this stock market rally because of the White House or despite of it? We've seen anemic growth under President Obama. The average recovery just 1.5%. It's never been that low. In fact, President Obama, the first president since Hoover not to have 1 year of GDP growth above 3%. The market watcher and economist extraordinaire, Brian Wesbury. I threw that other part in, Brian, just for you.
Yeah, that's good, Charles.
Talk to us about this market, because I can tell you right now, literally millions of people missed the stock market rally because President Obama was president.
Right, I agree. But focusing too much on politics sometimes keeps you from seeing the racehorses, if you will, that are the great companies of America. I mean, we could list a ton of them right now. Everybody's got an iPhone in their pocket or something close. These are unbelievable companies. They throw off huge profits, and they're doing it in spite of bad policies that are hurting a lot of Americans. So we have these two economies, one that's doing really well, and that's the private sector, one that's doing very poorly, and that's the government sector.
But the private sector has seen this anemic GDP growth. We've seen wages stagnate. We've seen entrepreneurship reaching record lows. So how's the private sector doing that well?
Right, yeah. You know, Charles, the GDP itself, and I mean, you know this, GDP itself is a conglomerate of all of it, right? So it's the racehorses that are these unbelievably great companies, but it also is the dead horses of government. For example, windmills are losers. There's no way a windmill would have ever been put up if the only reason it was put up is for profit, because they don't make a profit.
Brian,
they make a loss.
Let me piggyback off that for a moment, because we've only got a minute left. It does feel like there are two Americas, or a bifurcated economy, and those who are doing well are doing extraordinarily well, and those who aren't are sinking. I mean, it's playing out in the election. How do we get those who are sinking to start having their fortunes match the stock market?
Yeah, the only way to do that is to cut the size of government. If you count on government for your living, you're going nowhere. I mean, France for 40 years has had 2% growth and 8% unemployment. They've had this middle class that's been destroyed and incomes falling forever. And if we don't want to turn into France, if we don't want to become Europe, we need to cut government spending and cut taxes.
Brian Wesbury, have a great weekend. Talk to you again soon.
Thanks, Charles.